Today, we're discussing the surprise visit of former Vice President Mike Pence to Ukraine, where he met Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky. Pence's visit marks him as the first Republican presidential candidate to venture such a meeting during this campaign season. Pence's trip comes at a pivotal juncture in the ongoing conflict. This follows both the rebellion of the Wagner mercenary group and the tragic Russian missile attack on a pizza restaurant in Kramatorsk, Ukraine. Pence, a well-known advocate for Ukraine, used this visit to underline his belief in America's vital role in assisting Ukraine in its fight against Russia. His stance sets him apart within the GOP, a party formerly led by figures who opposed Russian influence, but now headed by individuals praising Russian President Vladimir Putin. Pence told NBC News, "Coming here as a private citizen, witnessing firsthand the Ukrainian soldiers' heroism and the local citizens' resistance, has steeled my resolve to continue calling for strong American support for Ukraine." During his visit, Pence experienced firsthand the war's ravages on Ukraine over the last 16 months, exploring the hard-hit cities of Moshchun, Bucha, and Irpin. These interactions with the realities of war have solidified his resolve for continued American backing of Ukraine. Zelensky's top advisor, Mikhailo Podolyak, expressed confidence in Pence's understanding of Russia and the nature of the conflict, emphasizing the fight's core values: freedom, competition, and democracy. Podolyak believes that Pence's visit is about supporting a nation defending these fundamental American values. However, the future of U.S. support for Ukraine is in doubt, especially considering the Republican primary voters' apprehension towards aiding the country. An NBC News national poll highlighted this dilemma, with 52% of GOP primary voters less likely to support a candidate favoring increased aid to Ukraine. Pence remains undeterred, emphasizing that American people must understand the progress made and the importance of supporting Ukraine's military for the nation's interest. He stressed the need for leaders who articulate American leadership's significance in the world, putting aside polls and politics. In his critique of the current administration, Pence highlighted President Joe Biden's slowness in providing military support to Ukraine. However, he emphasized his opposition to sending U.S. troops to the country, asserting, "We should never send American troops into Ukraine, and we don't need to." Pence's unwavering support for Ukraine distinguishes him from other Republican contenders, aligning him more closely with the foreign policy principles of former President Ronald Reagan. He reiterated the Reagan Doctrine, emphasizing U.S. support for those defending their freedom against oppressive regimes. The GOP's response to the Ukraine conflict has been varied and controversial. Florida Governor Ron DeSantis initially dismissed the war as a territorial dispute, garnering criticism within the party. Former President Donald Trump, initially praising Putin's savvy invasion of Ukraine, later made bold claims about being able to end the war in 24 hours. As this pivotal chapter unfolds, remember these words from Podolyak: "We live in the real world." As such, the real-world impact of these political moves remains to be seen.